Welcome to this segment of Because You Asked. I'm Barry Nussbaum. David in Michigan asks, why did President Trump ban Muslims from entering the United States? And how long are they banned? Great timely question, David. In short, President Trump didn't ban Muslims. He didn't ban anybody based on religion at all. There really isn't a ban. Trump suspended all refugee settlement into the United States for 4 months and refugee resettlement from Syria indefinitely. He also suspended for 3 months entry by citizens of 7 countries: Iran, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen on their immigrant or non-immigrant visas. These countries were selected because there's almost no vetting possible at this point who these people are, what are their backgrounds, what are their affiliations, their loyalties, etc. We just have no idea. So why did he do it? Trump said the suspensions are needed to protect the nation from potential terrorists and those types of people sneaking into the country. And until he and his national security team can determine how best to strengthen vetting procedures, they have to stay out. This was his campaign promise, supported by a majority of the American people, and he's keeping his promise. Who's affected? Well, as originally written, the order covers everybody with a visa who was from those countries on the list. The only visas sure to be allowed in are those with diplomatic clearance. So, in addition, Trump has also cut the number of refugees to be allowed into the United States this year from 110,000 to 50,000. Meaning if and when the suspensions are modified or lifted, fewer will be resettled and no Syrians until the civil war is figured out, because there's just no vetting possible at this point. So it's not a Muslim ban. Is that clear? The order doesn't mention the word Muslim. Read from a legal perspective, it suspends entire programs and entry from certain countries, and that's it. But it also says that once refugee resettlement begins again, officials can prioritize the claims based on entry people with their religious beliefs. In other words, if they're coming from an area where they're the minority and they're being persecuted, they can get in on a priority basis. There's one other thing. Trump wants people who support the American Constitution. That is going to be a prerequisite. That part is very, very important. It would seem so logical and so prudent that the United States should only allow in people who want to be part of this country and support it. People who want to follow American law. And American law starts with the Constitution. Many immigrants are coming from countries where religion is their only law. And vast portions of that law, quite frankly, are not compatible with American law. So on this point, it would seem to be a prudent measure. David, thanks. Great question. Please send us your questions via our ATP Facebook or Twitter. If we use your question, there will be a special gift coming your way. I'm Barry Nussbaum. We'll talk again because you asked.